My group partners tried to ride my coattails to an easy A, so I made sure they crashed and burned in front of the entire class. This happened in a university course called Madness in Classic Literature. One girl in my group was obsessed with 1800 Scotland, so she forced us to pick that era for our final project. The books we had to read were incredibly dry and mind-numbing. But there was a bigger problem. Neither of my partners did a single second of work. They didn't read the books. They didn't do the research. They just expected me to carry them to a passing grade. So, I decided to get petty. I didn't report them to the professor. Instead, I did the entire project myself and memorized every single detail. I even made the class handouts completely useless, filled with vague bullet points that explained nothing. On presentation day, my partners were smiling. They thought they were home free. I stood in the middle and spoke for 30 minutes straight, sounding like an expert. My partners just stood there, nodding along like they actually contributed. Then came the Q&A. A student asked a complex question about the religious themes in the text. I knew the answer perfectly. But instead of speaking, I just stopped. I turned my head and looked directly at my partners. The silence lasted for 10 agonizing seconds. The entire class was staring. My partners started sweating. Right before it got too awkward, I'd jump in and deliver a perfect answer. I did this for every single question for 15 minutes. By the end, it was painfully obvious to the entire room that they hadn't read a single page. The professor pulled me aside afterward and told me he was grading us separately. I got an A. My partners never spoke to me again. Was I too petty, or did they get exactly what they deserved?